How's it going out there, YouTube? This is Phantom from American Crosshairs Airsoft. Decided to do a little video on how I paint my Reptile Tiger Camo. I'm going to do it in lapse time so it doesn't take too long. The whole project, beginning to end, took about an hour. What we want to do is start off with some masking tape and draw yourself some zigzags and shapes to get that tiger stripe feel. And you can see here that I'm just cutting them all out. Take a razor knife, score all your mask. These will become templates that you can use when you lay down your colors and things. But just draw them on, then take the razor knife, score them all. Okay, here I made a little cardboard handle that shows some fish netting, just so I can break up the tan color. Also, you want to tape up all your important parts on your gun, your barrel tip, magazine well, scope lenses, triggers, any of that kind of stuff. So we're going to start out with a khaki tan, just a beige military type color. Very light coats, just missed it. Sorry for the heavy contrast in the lighting, but it was 25 degrees today outside, and I had a window of opportunity where the sun was coming through the garage, got me up to about 55 degrees Fahrenheit, so that created a contrast in the lighting. But anyway, we're going to do light coats here with the beige color, just to give everything, you know, a base color. Don't paint it heavy. You're not painting this thing, you're giving it some color. So coat the entire gun, scope, everything you want camoed up, and obviously do both sides, all the nooks and crannies, cracks and parts. Very light coats, allow them to dry. With this Krylon camo paint, the way I paint, each coat takes about 15 seconds to dry to touch with no stickiness. And like I said, I'm painting in extremely cold weather, which is a bad idea, but it works fine if you do very thin coats. So we paint the entire rifle in the base khaki tan. Then what we're going to do is to soften that up, use the fish netting, and we're going to use like a medium brown, soft brown. Again, very light, quick coats, just to break up the tan and give some fish netting. I don't want this to look like, you know, fish scales or snake scales or any of that kind of stuff, but I want to break that tan up a little bit before I do the masking. Do the entire gun, top, bottom, all the sides. Again, this is just preference. I don't like the straight tan with the multicolors. It kind of gives it too much of a woodland look. So then what we'll do, we'll take our masking tape that we drew and cut out, and we'll peel up the pieces of the tiger striping or reptile pattern. Just start at the end of the barrel and work your way back, or on the stock, wherever you want. I put the smaller pieces on the barrel, obviously because it's a smaller diameter, so. And the scope as well. You don't want the big pieces. It'll be too much of a solid color in a small area. I keep all my stripes going pretty much the same direction, so if I'm tilting 30 degrees forward, you know, I keep that pattern consistent throughout the rifle when placing the stencils. And these are hand drawn, so there's no right or wrong way, just whatever fits best and what looks best. Now I go with a darker, more of an olive drab military green, and again coat the entire rifle. This way the only thing left in the beginning beige color will be what's underneath the masking tape. Very light coats, very quick dusting. You're not painting this thing, you're just adding some color to it. Very short bursts. Again, the entire coat of green on top of the freshly painted tan takes 15 to 20 seconds to dry. Now that the entire gun is painted up green on both sides, What we want to do is now take a dark brown or a black, and you just want to paint the masking tape. That way, the little bit of overspray you get by painting the tape creates a strong contrast line between the tan and the green, just to give it some shading and shadow. Again, short, quick little squirts, blasts. We're not painting the rifle, we're just adding some color to it. Hit all of your masking tape areas. The further away from the rifle you are, the wider the can is going to spray. The closer you are to the rifle, the tighter the spray pattern is. And I added some olive green to this side so that I could continue with the black. But you'll see here where I come back pretty close, get a tight pattern, and go just on the masking tape. That little bit of overspray will create a shadow with some depth when you peel that mask off. But once again, the entire project from beginning to end takes about 45 minutes to do the entire rifle. That's drawing your mask stripes, disassemble the rifle, reassemble the rifle. It's a very quick paint job. Now, as you can see, I'm peeling the masking tape off, and you can see that beige underneath, and where the black has created some shadowy contrast next to the olive drab green. This is a very simple, quick paint job. We live in the eastern part of the United States where we have heavy woodland areas. So I tried to keep things more of an earth color that would fit kind of summer and fall or autumn. That way we can blend in. But as soon as I get the rest of the mask off here, we'll show a picture of the final product, and you can see the variance in the color. Again, sorry for the contrast in the colors with the sunlight, but this is about the only opportunity I had to get out and get this thing painted. Everything's dry now, all the mask removed. Very quick, easy paint job, and you can add details to this. Some of the guys take sponges and go back and add some of the darker color to the tan, or they'll add some tan dots to the darker colors. Wrap it with foliage, artificial leaves, 3D ghillie suits, whatever. This is just a basic undercoat to give your rifle some camo. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.